on the moon. One moment to escape. Never been. All our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some levels that I've never been. All our trouble seems to fade away. When we dance never been. Never been.
What is going on, everybody? We should all be good. We got a good couple matches today. We got Intercept Bricks versus Tsunami to start the day off, and then immediately right after that at 3:30 p.m. we got Tin Hat Commando versus First Time Club in a Tier 3 Division 4 EU 3v3. All matches today are going to be EU. Like the previous days, we were doing East, we were doing West. This is the EU matches, so the European matches. That is the matches we are going to be doing. But to start it off, we have the two teams, Intercept Bricks versus Tsunami. It is going to be a 2v2 to start off the stream, and the next game is going to be a 3v3. But what about both teams? Where have they gotten so far? Liam Legendary, I definitely agree with you there. I'm definitely hyped for some of these games, just because it's going to be good seeing some returning faces and some new faces in the playoffs for the semifinals of the IGL Summer 2021 circuit. I just love doing that, man. But yeah, so Tsunami, I've actually casted them before back in week number 3, and Intercept Bricks, I don't think I've casted them, but I've definitely seen them play before, without a doubt. I remember seeing them on, I think it was the Postman's stream. But both teams are actually pretty strong in their their win-loss record. In fact, Tsunami, they got 5-3, or 5-3 win-loss record. They got 83 goals for them, and they got a win percentage of 61%. And of course, you already know who's on Tsunami. We got Nefos, we got Pella Perky, both tier 3 players and up. So Tsunami, they went against Evie Ariana in their bye match, and they did lose 3-1. But week number 1, they did get a forfeit win against Icy She. Week number 2, they went against Lickety Split, won 3-0. Week 3, they went against Total Torment. This is the debut on our channel when they went against Total Torment, in which they did lose 3-1. But ever since then, they only lost to Nitro Chickens in week 4, and then that is all of the losing they've ever done. Week number 6, they went against Just for Golds, got a 3-0 win. Then they went against Still Favorites and won 3-1. And then they went against Total Torment and won in a game 5 in week 8. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an epic battle. So that was a little bit about Tsunami, but what about Intercept Bricks? What about the group? What about the franchise that makes up the Postman? We see Dodo in here spamming the Intercept hype. How are you doing, Dodo? So yeah, Intercept Bricks, they're one of the teams a part of the org Intercept Esports, a beautiful org that Dodo and the Postman, aka Munts and Dodo, the casters in IGL, are from. Intercept Bricks, though, they're also a tier 3 division 4 team. They got a 6-2 record, and I will say this, has to be, I think, one of the most highest scoring teams I've ever casted in IGL, period. 111 goals over the span of what, 8 weeks? 8 weeks. Take into consideration 8 weeks, 111 goals, and they only lost 2 game series. They got 61 game win percentage, 111 goals, 6-2 record. This team consists of Argo, 9 Low, and Yorturi. I think that's how you say it? Yorturi. But all 3 members being tier 3 and up players once again. Week number 1, they went against Old Gamers on Hyferia's channel. If you guys know Hyferia, you know Hyferia. He's a RLCS caster and IGO caster as well. But they did come out live 3-1 on Hyferia's channel. Then they went against Pimp My Rocket League Ride Esports White, took it alive in a game 5 on Munts' channel. Then they went against Lynx, and they did clean 3-0 sweep them in week 3. Then they went against one of the most toughest teams I personally know, the Calculators. You guys know Joker Germany and the rest of the Calculators. They took them down and made it look easy. 3-0 in week number 4. Then, if that wasn't enough calculations for you, they took it in week 5 against the TI-84, but then lost 3-0. So I guess you could say the Calculators kind of got a revenge in week number 5 with TI-84. But then, the final week of the normal season for this Intercept Bricks team kind of was like a brother versus brother. You had Intercept Bricks versus Intercept XT. And XT ended up winning 3-1. That was on Graybeard's channel. Graybeard is a legendary caster with an IGL, so make sure you guys go follow him on YouTube, not Twitch. Go follow him on YouTube because that is where he casts. But if you thought Brother versus brother was bad. The family problems of Intercept gets even worse because Intercept Bricks went against Intercept Serio, I think that's how you say it, and they took it, or Sirius, my bad, it cut off there. Intercept Bricks versus Intercept Sirius, and they took it alive in a game 5 for Intercept Bricks. That was in the first week of playoffs. Then week number 8, they went against THN and won 3-1. And now we are in the semifinals where Intercept Bricks is going against Tsunami for the semifinals. Grand finals entrance slot, and of course the winner will be moving on to the grand finals, a guaranteed first or second place whether you win or lose in the grand finals. So yacht tray, okay, got it. Months, I got you, yacht tray. Okay, yeah, if you guys notice me pronounce any names wrong, please let me know, because I will fix it. Or at least that's how I say it. We don't talk about the game, lol. What's up, Berserk? Burks versus XT was rough. Yeah, I haven't seen the game. But I don't think I've ever casted like an org versus like an org team versus the org team within like the same org. Bricks versus Sirius also rough. It's hard when you're in the best org, always gonna play against your mates in the playoffs. Hey, I mean, if you got a lot of your teams from your own franchise in the in the playoffs, then you got a pretty good franchise, I'd say. If you have consistent teams in the playoffs, like we saw, you guys got a pretty good roster going for you guys. But yeah, so Danger is Fear, thank you for the follow, homie. I'm gonna switch it over to the live scene of Rocket League real quick because we have 4 minutes till match time. There won't be any prediction for this match, but we'll do a prediction for the next one, depending on how time goes. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Intercept Bricks versus Tsunami will be the first match of the day. Then we have another one right after, so you guys gotta stay tuned to see which one that is. Bricks versus XT is what I dubbed the Gizmo shit show. Cross, yeah, you're making me want to watch it now. Oh, I gotta watch it after this casting then. Also, have fun with the name Pelperky. EU names be fun. Yeah, I think I'm used to saying Pelperky. I've casted Tsunami before, so I think I should be used to Tsunami a little bit. Got the good old homies Nefos and Pelperky. Now we are waiting for Intercept Bricks to join on in. Months always rolls the R's in his name. Pelperky. I can't roll my R's that well. Pelperky. I can't do it. Helicopter. That's amazing. But yeah, so far we got Tsunami in here. We are currently waiting for Intercept Bricks to get on in here. I should probably, you know what? I should probably hold a quick prediction, like a quick 5-minute. You know what? I will. You know what, stream? I originally said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to go against my own will and say, you know what? I want to do it. Guys, I'm going to put up a prediction. Intercept Bricks versus Tsunami. Who do you guys think will win? Because we see some people saying Intercept Bricks, but then I see a few comments saying Tsunami, so we might have a pretty fair fight when it comes to predictions. So I'll keep it up for 5 minutes while we wait for both teams to join on into the lobby. Pedrick. You know, I'm always after, I think it was Dodo who misspelled it sweet. I'm always after Dodo after that Twitter post. And ever since I looked at that Twitter post, I had to ask myself, am I spelling words correctly? Oh my goodness. But Crossy, thank you for the follow. Same thing with you, Months. Appreciate it, homie. Thank you guys for the follows. We actually recently just hit 2.5k on Twitch, which was a huge milestone. We're halfway to 5k on Twitch, so huge milestone right there. So I do want to appreciate all of you guys from that Joe community, of course. But yeah, I'm just I'm just excited, man. I got chicken nuggies, and pizza. Ooh, you got the chicken nuggies and the pizza. Woo! Berserk. Doesn't sound that bad, actually. Not gonna lie. One time I saw Months think about spelling a word wrong. Nice. You know, it got to a point where I just misspell words so frequently, to a point where my autocorrect just trolls me, and it spells words purposely incorrectly because my autocorrect knows how bad I spell. Like I was trying to spell there, like, you know, like they're having fun, like, you know, they are, right? But then it kept autocorrecting to THEIR, like it's theirs. And I was just like, autocorrect, stop bullying me. When I was first learning English, I had so much problems with learning like the homonyms, man. Homonyms are a pain in the butt. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna switch it on over to the IGL scenes of things, just because we got Aggro, we got Nephos, we got Pelipperky, and we got Yoitri in here. So I think we're good. Yeah, they are. Alright, I'm gonna head into spectate. All the homies are in here. I'm gonna type in join on in, and good luck and have fun. Predictions are up. So currently we have a 2.6k for Intercept Bricks versus 0 for Tsunami. So kind of like a 100-sided battle for Intercept Bricks so far. And the first countdown has officially started. You got Aggro and Pelipperky straight off the kickoff. Yoitri now trying to go for an early challenge off the sidewall, trying to beam that into the midfield. Aggro trying to get a touch there to stop the ball. Nephos will follow through with it, as Nephos now dribbling the ball to the sidewall, picks up the midfield 100 pad, launches Yoitri all the way up to the ceiling. As that will definitely send him places. I don't know if that's how you climb up in ranks, but that's definitely how you set up the ceiling touch there. Pelipperky now on the solo dribble play, gets a flick over Yoitri. Aggro now being the last defender, pops it past Nephos. Pelipperky now being the last defender back for Tsunami. We'll have to rotate back into that back post positioning, as Pelipperky now taking charge, trying to set up the counterattack. Loses a little bit of control on the sidewall dribble. Nephos playing that strong backboard read defense. Nephos now going a little bit aggro, as he does get a beautiful demo onto the man, the myth, the legend, Aggro himself. How can you be aggro against aggro? That's kind of like breaking the laws of Rocket League. You can't do that. See a little bit of a back pass action to Yoitri. A beautiful double commit save, though. Pelipperky, though, picks up the save. Nephos picking up yet another save for Tsunami. A lot of offensive plays so far from Intercept Bricks, keeping up the pressure. Now, one thing you gotta know and drill in your head is that this is a 2s match. This isn't a 3s match, meaning there's going to be a lot more double commits and a lot more kickoff goals to be scored, especially since these are two what's called playoff teams. A midfield passing play to Aggro, to Yoitri. Aggro taking the shot. Nephos did pick up a save. Seemed that if Yoitri was trying to get around the defender right there with a little bit of late touch. Aggro now off the sidewall, trying to get a little bit of a cooks or pinch action. A beautiful demo to Pelipperky. Now a one-on-one situation with Aggro and Nephos. Off the backboard, the follow from Yoitri won't be there. He made the wordplay caster go. I appreciate it, Month. Aggro now having to rotate back into that back post position. Yoitri, a beautiful clear there. Pelipperky will be there clearing it to the sidewall. Pelipperky now with the follow-up. Aggro will get a little bit of a clear off the backboard. Pelipperky just trying to recenter himself, trying to recalculate it, as that might just be going in as the first goal, and it will in fact. Aggro picking up the first goal of game number 1 in the best of 7. Intercept Bricks is leading the charge. Nephos a little bit too far up on the offensive push. Tried rotating back in time, and a little accidental backflip. We all do that from time to time. And if you are RedFalconSS, you do that almost every single game in comp, because for whatever reason I throw every game. Infield passing play to Pelipperky, and we have a tied game. Oh my! Straight off kickoff. This is what I was talking about. A lot more kickoff goals. Nephos straight off the kickoff gets the infield passing play to Pelipperky. Pelipperky, a beautiful receiver, shooting the ball straight to the back of the net. Nephos is apparently lagging, so we will do a server reset after this lobby, which is completely fine. Nephos straight off kickoff. Aggro, last defender back for Intercept Bricks. Followed from Pelipperky. Pelipperky's shot on target will go wide. Yoichi will be there, tries to recover, sets it up for Aggro for the solo play. Aggro now with the beautiful control dribble, looking for the flick up high. Pelipperki though with the early challenge to follow from Yoichi, using the corner wall to set up the midfield play. Intercepted by Nifos. And it's kind of funny now looking at it. A lot of those plays at the midfield that we see from Tsunami so far, you'd think Tsunamis would take them, you know, Tsunamis would just flatten the opponents in their way. But Tsunami, they give a lot of possession at the midfield. They throw a lot of shots at the midfield, a lot of passing plays. But one thing I guess you guys didn't see coming was players, well, I wasn't going to say that, players like Nifos, but a lot of those plays are intercepted. Intercept Esports. I'm sorry, that was a horrible joke. Infield passing play, though, from Pelipperki. Nifos there to follow it up, to finish it off for Tsunami. 2-1 now. 1 minute 42 seconds left on the clock. And so far, 2-1 lead for Tsunami. We're seeing a lot of use of that corner wall to get that midfield play going. Yoichi now on the solo play. A little high pop into the corner wall. Again, trying to get that midfield play going. Nifos a little bit used to seeing what plays happen from that. As Nifos will be picking off a little bit of a, what was that, a little 50 double touch there? Definitely going off the corner, a little hit to the backboard to finish it off. Technically it was the backboard because it was the side of the net, but a little cheeky double touch there off the backboard. 3-1 for Tsunami. He said intercepted bias. Well, what happened here? I went to go look at chat. I missed this play. Pelipperki and Yoichi off kickoff. Yoichi a little bit of a delayed kickoff to win the 50. Second defender not there, and again, this is where kickoff goals happen. It's not so frequent like ones matches, but it's not so like unfrequent in threes. It's the perfect balance between ones and threes, I guess, since 3 minus 1 is 2 after all. That's where you get twos. Pelipperki now going in for a little bit of a solo play. Early challenge from Aggro, though, will push the ball beyond the first offensive player. Nifos now having to rotate back. Pelipperki, though, going for the early challenge. Nifos now, with the wide open shot, does take the shot. Aggro will be there. Aggro now going for a little bit of a solo play. Gets brutally demoed from Nifos. Pelipperki now trying to clear away as Yoichi trying to make up some time for Aggro to get back on the field, which Aggro gets back in the air. Yoichi now with the follow-up. Nifos, though, with a huge aerial clear back into the corner of Intercept Bricks. Pelipperki now having to rotate back. Aggro with the solo play, going for a little bit of a bounce dribble past Pelipperki. Now shooting a shot in the far post to Nifos. As I think Nifos wasn't expecting the good control from Aggro. Aggro able to get it past Pelipperki. And just a placement there in the bottom corner, rolling up off the side post into the back of the net. Intercept Bricks tying up the series 3-3. He is definitely a ones man. Aggro is definitely a ones man. I could sense it. Yoichi now having to rotate back. Aggro taking a calm approach, trying to get that more control on the dribble. Yoichi trying to get a touch there as well. Couldn't quite get the touch he was looking for. Nifos targeting that backboard, looking for a second double touch off the backboard. Can't quite connect to it. Yoichi now with the clear. Zerbusa and Tank will have to pick up some penny pads. A huge clear off the backboard from Intercept Bricks. Aggro now off the sidewall, looking for a ceiling reset. Aggro can't quite get it. Pelipperki with the clear from the backboard. Yoichi trying to keep it alive, and we have overtime. 3-3. Intercept Bricks and Tsunami. Straight off kickoff. Yoichi. Beautiful kickoff will go to the sidewall. Nifos trying to keep it into the corner. Aggro, though, there with the challenge. Straight to the backboard, but Pelipperki clearing out to the sidewall, looking for a second touch. Early challenge from Yoichi. Nifos now going up for the challenge. Zero boost. That is a huge miss for Tsunami, which will lead Aggro with the wide open net. Intercept Bricks taking game number 1. We see Nifos trying to get aggressive to clear away, but Aggro, he's a patient player, and he's a calm, patient player as well, waiting for the ball to come to him, rather him coming to the ball. And Intercept Bricks taking home game number 1 in the best of 7 series. Now, this is a best of 7 since this is semifinals. It's not like your normal 6-week season where it's best of 5s. It is officially best of 7s. Intercept Bricks, they kept up the offense. They got 7 shots, they got a save, and they got 4 goals as well. Tsunami, of course, I can't see Nifos' stats, but Pelipperki, they got 2 shots on target, a save, 1 passing play, and a goal. And I'm assuming only Nifos got 2 goals because they did have 3 scores. But yeah, right now we are doing a lobby reset real quick, just because there was some connection issues with ping. So there you go. Well, I'm gonna tell both of them we're doing a lobby reset real quick. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'll do a quick lobby reset just so players' pings can even out. It is 2v2 on EU. Sometimes Rocket League servers can be a little iffy sometimes, but that is Rocket League. That is the Rocket League we all know and love. So I'm gonna DM the captains real quick, tell them it's the same exact lobby info, and yeah, we should be seeing them join back on in. Same lobby info. There we go. Just DM Nefos and Lars Aggro. And yeah, we should be seeing both teams joining back on in. So I want to see from chat, who do you guys think will take home the win? So far, we saw in game number 1 a pretty close, even match. For a good while, it seemed that the Tsunami was going to take the win because they did have a 2-point differential lead, a 3-1 lead for Tsunami. But then Intercept Bricks, it managed to come back. Not only 2 goals, but win the OT as well to take it in game number 1. But they do need to take home not only 2 more games, they need to take 3 more games because both teams need 4 goals to win to move on to the grand finals, of course. Now, once again, Intercept Bricks, they have a 6-2 record. Tsunami, they're not that far behind. They do have a 5-3 record. Both teams having the same amount of like experience and exposure to the weeks of IGL. Both teams, of course, playing 8 weeks like every other team in IGL. Are you guys just singing the Rickroll in chat? So hopefully we'll see both teams joining in. I've DM'd Aggro and Nefos as well. So hopefully we'll be able to see them. I'm gonna just reach out to them again. Hopefully they're not in that same lobby because there was ping issues with that same lobby. Spam this sad bro to cheer on Aggro. Aw. It's so sad. Oh, okay, so they're they apparently connected to another lobby? Okay, that's odd. I guess I'll just join in the lobby that they're in. Okay, well, gotta love when that happens. So 81. I am joining in their lobby right now. There we go. All right, we should be joining in any second. As I'm very confused. There we go. Okay, sweet. So we got Nefos in here as well. Sweet. I was very confused. We had to do the lobby reset, and Nefos joined and left. Okay, I'm a little bit confused right now. I'm very confused. I think they made one new one themselves. I think so too. We got Nefos in here, so I know the lobby info is out there. Nefos is in here. There we go. We're starting to see everybody join in. Sweet. Intercept Bricks versus Tsunami is back on. We had a little bit of connection issues with Rocket League, but I think we should all be good. So yeah, if both teams are good, join on in. Good luck and have fun. Sweet. Watch the server crash. Berserk, no. Berserk, no. It looks like both teams have decent ping, so we should all be good. So yeah, guys, we are resuming. Goodness gracious, I thought my English was bad in writing. It's worse in speak. It's worse when I speak in English, as we seem to have a little bit of a rule 1. So this 2v2 has demoted itself to a 1v1 now. Nefos and Aggro, as I think the last thing you would want to have is Aggro on a 1v1, but Nefos is not scared of anything. This man looks fear in the eyes and takes it by the horns. Aggro, I feel like he is a very strong once player, but Nefos kind of caught the ball right behind Aggro, and Tsunami starting off game number 2 with a 1-0 lead. Rule 1 already? Yeah, Crossy, apparently. Peliperky and Peliperky and Yoitri just couldn't not do the rule 1. They could not do the rule 1, or they couldn't not. I don't know if that's a word. It's just a natural bound rule by Rocket League's nature, It's like a rule that's not a rule, but it feels like a rule. You know what I mean? Pelipperky now going in for a little bit of a solo play. 37 boost in a tank, trying to go for a 45-degree flick over to Nephos. Nephos with the early challenge now. Pass over to Pelipperky. Pelipperky trying to get it into that little sweet spot into the ceiling where it meets the backboard to make it waterfall straight down into the play. Aggro trying to go for a control play. Nephos, though, with the early challenge. 20-something boost in a tank in the sidewall. And Nephos will drill it straight to the back of the net. Nephos, beautiful early challenge there, and from the corner using his boost to get to the ball. Yoitri caught in a little bit of an awkward position, looked like he was going to go for the initial challenge, turned off it, left him in a little bit of an awkward position in that front post, and allowing Nephos to get the goal. Nephos now a beautiful kickoff, now setting it up for Pelipperky. Pelipperky sees Yoitri to beat him. Yoitri with a huge clear over to Nephos. Nephos with the pop up to Yoitri. Yoitri trying to get a good touch forward, sends it over to the side for Aggro. Aggro pushing up a little bit too far forward, will clear out to the sidewall. As a shot on target, dangerous territory for Intercept Bricks. They do clear it away. As Aggro now clearing out to the sidewall, trying to get the midfield pass. Pull over to Yoichi. Yoichi with the shot on target and Intercept Bricks. Beautiful play. Aggro off the sidewall, finds his teammate Yoitri at the midfield. A beautiful sidewall infield passing play. Yoitri, a beautiful read as well. Shot on target, no defender in sight from Tsunami. And you know, Tsunamis are meant to be wiping people that are on the ground, and that play was definitely on the ground. But how do you wipe something that is above ground, such as the play that just happened, the passing play off the sidewall? A beautiful infield play there from Intercept Bricks. Nephos now popping the ball up high, looking for a little bit of a solo air dribble, looking for a double touch off the backboard, can't quite connect to the net though. Yoitri looking to clear out to the side. Pelipperky trying to stay on top of the ball, trying to be as aggro as possible. Definitely stealing the name from Aggro, but a shot on target from Nephos will definitely end it with a 3-1. 3 minutes left on the clock. Pelipperky tried looking for that midfield passing play. Pelipperky, I don't think he meant to bump out Aggro there, but a beautiful bump on the defense, allowing a little bit of an opening on the goal to be scored for Tsunami. As one thing you also do have to be aware of in a 2v2 is exactly the positioning, not only of their team, but your team as well on defense. It's very beneficial knowing exactly where your team is, because if they get bumped and the ball is beyond you, or not beyond you, if the ball is past you, that can be a wide open shot on target. And speaking of a wide open shot on target, Nephos, a beautiful, powerful shot on target, 100 kph on the dot. We see Yoitri trying to clear out to the side. Both players from Intercept Bricks in the corner trying to get back to protect the net. Nephos, great awareness, seeing where the opponent's players were on the field. A shot on target is all it takes, allowing Tsunami now with a 4-1 lead. Nephos and Aggro both on kickoff. Pelipperky now with the follow-up. Aggro did snag that midfield 100 pad as he does try to regain control. High forward flip flick to the back where Pelipperky will be there to clear. Aggro, great boost steal in the corner. As Nephos, one boost left in the tank. That boost still definitely kicking in. Nephos happens to go midfield for the boost. Now left in a 2v1. Tsunami does manage to get it away. Pelipperky does play the 2v1 in a very it was a weird way to play it, but he does take it out alive. Pelipperky now 0 boost in tank. I think that was like a pre-flip. I think he got his flip off that. Aggro now going in for the solo play. Flick past Nephos as Pelipperky popping it past the first challenger. Yoitri now 0 boots in the tank. Will go for their challenge, but Pelipperky smacking it right off his car. Pelipperky now setting up the play as Yoitri. He says, "You do not shut down my play, sir. I do not want you shutting down whatever play I'm making, okay? Got it? Good. Get it? Got it? Good. I'm going to blow you up now." Pelipperky now off the sidewall, trying to set up a play. Yoitri with the early shutdown. Nephos with the follow-up. Doesn't quite make the best contact. Yoitri now with the powerful half-volley shot towards the net. Pelipperky will pick up a save. Yoitri now shooting it forward. Nephos looking for the clear. Aggro looking for the midfield play, trying to get possible double touch there. Yoitri now just trying to push it back into the corner of Tsunami. Still plenty of time on the clock. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. In fact, Pelipperky now trying to push it forward. As one thing about best of sevens that are very, very different than best of fives is it takes more consistency, more decision making. The quicker decision making you have, the quicker you can choose what you want to do during a play, and the more consistent you are, really has a more impact in a best of seven, because you can have one bad game in a best of 5 series, and then you have two worst games later on, and then that really drags you down. But in best of 7, you have that extra game to back you up, just like this extra goal to back you up. A high pop over from Aggro, and Yoitri with the follow-up. Nifos was in the back of the net, but the placement on the ball right to the left-hand side of the defender, just couldn't quite get the save in time. 42 seconds, 2-4, kind of like an inverse of the goal and the time. Yoitri now looking for the infield passing play. Aggro up with the challenge for the spike down of a shot. Aggro, what a play! A beautiful midfield passing play from Yoitri from the backboard. Sees Aggro. Aggro going for the spike down. Nifos doing desperately whatever he can to save the ball. And the beautiful spike down from Aggro to finish off the goal. Intercept Bricks now within a 1-goal differential. Anything is possible. Nifos and Aggro straight off kickoff. Pelipperky now looking for the follow-up, looking for the control play, flicking it. Aggro, though, with the save. Nifos trying to challenge it off the sidewall to set it up in the midfield, though Yoitri doesn't want any bit of it. Yoitri now going in for the solo play. His shot towards net. Pelipperky will pick up a savior medal. Aggro now off the sidewall. 44 boosting the tank, going off the ceiling. Still has his reset. Gets it past both defenders for the follow-up play. Yoitri, what a play. Aggro actually a beautiful ceiling reset. Oh my god, a beautiful delayed reset from Aggro. Pass over to Yoitri, and Intercept Bricks are tied up. Ladies and gentlemen, 4-4. Intercept Bricks does the impossible, and they definitely made it possible. Yoitri now following up off kickoff. Aggro, good kickoff. Aggro does get bumped though by Pelipperky. Yoitri now taking a shot on target. Nifos dare to save it. That's a beautiful challenge from Aggro. Can we get the buzzer beater? Yoitri trying to take the shot on target. That will hit the backboard, and we have a Game 2 overtime. Can we have all series overtimes like Game 1? We'll find out. Beautiful kickoff. Aggro looking to follow up. Pelipperky just pushing Aggro forward, so making his shot go faster. Nifos will pick up a save. Nifos now with plenty of time in the world. Looks for the flick up high, and Aggro unable to save it. That is definitely not what you want to see if you are for Intercept Bricks. Nifos had the control dribble, powerful flick as well, 103 kph straight to the back of the net, a powerful one over both defenders. That was an insane flick from the midfield, a lot of power on it actually. Nifos and Pelipperky picking up game number 2 after Intercept Bricks clutch moment, the tied game, the 4-4 tie. But ladies and gentlemen, a 1-1 tie just means something even better. That means we have a good series to watch. Intercept Bricks versus Tsunami. It's going to be a good match to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Tsunami, they got 7 shots on target, whereas Intercept Bricks, they had the offensive pressure down packed. 11 shots on target. You got that one save. You got 4 assists. 4 goals as well, passing a team player for Aggro. We almost see a double striker and double scorer for Nifos, as he does have 6 shots and 5 goals. 5 saves in total for Tsunami, 7 in total for Tsunami. Saw that one passing play from Pelipperky to Nifos there near the end. But Tsunami, beautiful flick up high for Nifos to finish it. Yeah, Crossy, I do agree with you, man. That flick was that flick was pretty insane. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the all-important Game 3, as Berserk says, I do agree. Game 3s, I think, have to be one of the most important games in not only a best of 5, but a best of 7, just because it kind of determines the mentality and like the future of what these teams really think. Because that's a wide open net for Aggro. Oh my goodness, 6 seconds only into the game, Aggro. I'm not that fast, Aggro. Slow it down. Aggro sees a little bit of an opening in the defense. We saw Pelipperky trying to clear away. Nifos was the last defender back for Tsunami, but the early challenge from Aggro, he says, I see an opening, I see an opportunity, I'm going to take my shot and go for it. Pelipperky now trying to take his shot, and he does shoot his shot. As you know, you never want to just not take a shot because you think you'll miss. You know, you miss all the shots you don't take. And Pelipperky, definitely a man to know that. Definitely taking all the shots he can take to tie up the series. Tsunami and Intercept Bricks now 1-1. But yeah, no, I honestly think Game 3 can be one of the most important games, just because it can like sway the momentum of a series. As Yoitri, getting very close there to save. I believe he did get bumped out by Pelipperki. Pelipperki was going in for the bump on the defender. Does get a piece of Yoitri. Yoitri trying to recover from that bump. Does recover, but wasn't enough to save it though. Tsunami, I guess you could say they definitely did come in like a tsunami, knocking Yoitri on his feet or on his wheels. Definitely wasn't on his wheels because he wouldn't have recovered the way he did. Yoitri though with the early challenge, trying to make up for it. Now trying to follow through. Nifos popping the ball up high. Aggro now going up for the challenge. Couldn't quite make contact as Nifos somehow barging through the first and second defender. Now follow up from Pelipperki. A little hesitation there. 60 boost in the tank. Early challenge from Aggro to set it up to the back or to the sidewall. Aggro now a huge backboard clear back into the midfield. Pelipperki will be there to catch it. Now looking for the infield play. Aggro unable to make contact. Yoitri going for a high aerial 50. Nifos still on the ball. 29 boost in tank. Does snag that corner boost as well. As I always feel like I do have to mention it. One very important thing in a twos match is boost management. If you can keep a constant boost management, if you can keep a constant good average of boost, then I feel like you can do a good play. And speaking of good plays, Aggro. Oh my, Aggro. We got to see this again. Going for the solo play. Good control as well. Looked like he was going to go for a demo, but a little bit of a flick right past Nifos. Not expecting the good control from Aggro and the beautiful solo play. Intercept Bricks now tying up the series as twos. Once again, a huge aspect of twos is just ones. If you can keep a good controlled ones position, you'd have a good team backing you up, and I think that is what we see in Aggro for Intercept Bricks. Pelipperki now trying to clear the ball out of the way. Aggro already on the ball, gets a little bit of a cookser pinch action to the ceiling, trying to get a double touch off the ceiling from his cookser pinch as Nifos now trying to push it forward. Nifos now trying to go for a little cheeky Devo shot into the midfield. Aggro though looking for the clear into the midfield. Yoitri with the follow-up shot towards net will go wide. Pelipperki smart to snag the 100 boost in the corner. Now trying to set up a little bit of a solo play. Trying to dodge Aggro as a huge cookser pinch from Pelipperki over to the ceiling. Back to Aggro. Early challenge though from Pelipperki. Now follow up from Nifos. Nifos targeting that backboard. Will bounce back into the midfield. Nifos unable to get the shot he was looking for. Pelipperki though looking for the follow-up. Yoitri, a beautiful clear out. Pelipperki having to reverse half flip back onto defense. Nifos now trying to go for the shot. Aggro with the early challenge, sending it right back over to Pelipperki. Aggro now trying to take the shot on target. Early challenge to clear away, as this is like close possession. This is what I like to call the close combats of Rocket League. Am I stealing that from Pokemon? Maybe. As speaking of close combat, Yoitri taking a little bit up and close and personal. Both defenders out of the play. Yoitri says, you know what, might as well take the shot on net. Beautiful shot on target. Aggro was there to back Yoitri up just in case. A little bit of a double commit from Tsunami on the offense to put them out of the play for a wide open net. But Intercept Bricks, they know what to do just in case if there is a double commit. Aggro with a beautiful high 50. Nifos looking to follow up. Fakes out his own teammate Pelipperki in the process. Shot on target. Aggro will be there to save it. Cleared out to the side as well. Trying to set up the counter attack. Early challenge from Aggro. Fake out from Pelipperki. Pelipperki now on the offense, targeting the backboard, looking for a little bit of a cheeky double touch there. Aggro did have to cut his teammate to block off the chances of a goal to be scored. Aggro now on the offensive midfield, passing play to Yoitri. Yoitri with the redirect. Oh my! Intercept Bricks. They can just sense where everybody is on the field. Aggro finding where Yoitri is. Yoitri with the beautiful finisher to secure a 2-goal differential for Intercept Bricks. A 4-2 lead, 1 minute 54 seconds on the clock. Yoitri and Nifos straight off kickoff. Aggro will be the one to follow up. A huge powerful shot off the aerial challenge off the sidewall. Now looking to get a second touch. Yoitri now popping the ball up high, looking for a double touch off the backboard. Set up for Aggro. Aggro rotating back on defense. It was a smart play by Aggro as Nifos was on the ball. Aggro now going off the sidewall, looking for a midfield passing play to Yoitri. Yoitri trying to get the redirect 50, but Pelipperki will be there to tank the 50. Aggro, though, blocking out or bumping out Pelipperki. Pelipperki now trying to go for the redirect. A good angle, almost getting the angle as well. Nifos still with the huge full volley power shot to the back of the net. We got to look at that again. Rocket League, can we look at it? Thank you. Pelipperki set up in the midfield. Nifos, a little bit of an air roll full volley shot there. Nifos, 78 kph shot towards the net, and we have a 1-goal differential between these two teams. Aggro and Pelipperki straight off kickoff. Yoitri looking to follow it up. Double demo from Nifos and Yoitri. Yoitri. Aggro now trying to be the last defender back, or last offensive player for Intercept Bricks. I can speak well. Yoitri now off the backboard looking for the clear. 30 boosts in a tank. Now set up for Aggro. Aggro playing some strong defense. It does pick up a savior middle as well. Aggro now setting up that defensive counterattack play. Solo ground dribble does get stopped though by Pelipperki. Nifos now on the counterattack from the sidewall looking for that shot on target. Yoitri will save it past Pelipperki. Nifos trying to stay on top of it, trying to keep the aggression on for Team Tsunami. As Nifos now looking for a back pass over to Pelipperki off the sidewall. Yoitri, huge infield passing play. Aggro not there. Aggro switching his gears from offensive to defensive, and I think it's rightfully so. Aggro kind of sensing what Pelipperki and Nifos is up to, seeing that both these teams, they do take advantage of the early shots. And Yoitri, what was that? Oh my goodness. Yoitri snagging that midfield 100 pad, targeting that corner wall, pulled out his protractor, read the angle, and got like 2 350s back to back with the side post of the net. Kind of wanted to just force it in. The defender wasn't able to save it in time. True Vega with the biddies, the 16 biddies. Thank you so much, True Vega. I do appreciate it, homie. Hope you are doing well. After all, as Pelipperki, I got to go back to casting. Oh my goodness, Pelipperki. Shot on target. Aggro, a little bit of a misread. Nifos trying to take the shot on target. Goes off the side post. Aggro and both Aggro and Yoitri unable to clear the ball out of the way, as that ball will float right on in. Pelipperki now making it 1 goal differential between Tsunami and Intercept Bricks. What's up, right, Tivu? As a comeback definitely might be possible. Yoitri having to rotate back. Early challenge, though, from Yoitri. I thought he was going to rotate back, but no, that sharp 180 turn. Aggro keeping it alive. Balls popped up. Pelipperki now trying to read where Nifos is going to hit the ball to the side while Nifos trying to get a second touch. Pelipperki now making that shot on target. Will touch the ground before it gets anywhere near the net. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 3 will be going over to Intercept Bricks. Once again, Intercept Bricks is a team with a 6-2 record with a huge backing and stream. Definitely the chat favorite for this match. And Tsunami, granted, they might not be backed up by many, but they do have a strong 5-3 record. They did take the game 2, but this current game that just finished, Tsunami just couldn't quite finish it. They got very close, very close, but Intercept Bricks, like the brick wall they are, no Tsunami can tear them down. 8 shots on target, 4 saves. Savior medal actually going for Aggro. And we saw 2 passing plays from Aggro as well to Yoitri. 5 goals in total, 2 passing plays, 4 saves, and 8 shots for Intercept Bricks. But what about Tsunami? What about the strong Tsunami that took home game 2 for them? Well, they do have 9 shots on target. They did pick up a save from Pelipperki. All their goals were based off of passing plays from Nifos and Pelipperki to each other. And, of course, they did get 4 goals. 1 goal off of Intercept Bricks to tie up game number 3. But we're going to be heading into game number 4 in just a second. No, it's the all-important game 4. Well, every game is important. It sounds like a very cliche thing for me to say, but every single game that you play in a best of 7 is very important, because every single game you win or lose will have an impact in a future game later down the series. So, speaking of a future game later down the series, game number 4, kickoff for Aggro and Pelipperki. Nifos now on the kickoff to follow up. Pass down infield to Pelipperki. Couldn't quite receive it, though. It was a good pass from Nifos into the midfield. Pelipperki just was a little bit off from receiving it. Aggro now setting up a little bit of a counter play. Side flick pass. Pelipperki. Nifos being the last defender. Infield pass over to Yoitri. Yoitri with a shot, trying to find the upper corner. Couldn't quite find it. Pelipperki now 73 boost in tank. Shot towards net. Yoitri will slow down the play as Aggro, a little bit of an air roll shot towards net. Nifos will clear it past the halfway mark. Yoitri, good little corner boost snag there. Nifos trying to go for a demo onto Yoitri. Yoitri dodging it. Now looking for the midfield passing play. 7 boosts in tank. Will go off the ceiling. A follow-up from Aggro for the spike, but what a save from Nifos and Pelipperki. Apparently both players got the save for the same shot. Nifos now having to rotate back. Yoitri now looking for the clear. Yoitri looking for the shot to the corner wall to get that midfield play going. Pelipperki now looking for the clear. Aggro will be there to stop the play. Yoitri clearing it back into the corner wall, trying to set up the counterattack play. Nifos the early challenge. That might be in a dangerous position, but Aggro, a clutch save right there. As that's a wide open net. Nifos will be there to save it. Yoitri now taking a powerful shot on target. Pelipperki there, popping it up high. Now setting up another counterattack. Pelipperki with the early aerial challenge straight over to Aggro. Aggro stealing the corner boost. Now setting up a play of his own. One-on-one, Nephos and Aggro. Nephos able to stop him. Yoitri now with the one-on-one with Pelipperki and the flick. What a play from Pelipperki. Oh my, what a play from Yoitri. Oh my goodness, I looked at the defender. Yoitri, a beautiful side flip flick over the last defender. First challenge from Aggro was, of course, blocked. The second one did go in. What a big brain. It was a big brain goal and the small brain caster. Nephos now taking the shot towards net. Aggro looking for the block. Pelipperki going in for the challenge. Just couldn't quite get there in time. Aggro now looking for the midfield play over to Yoitri. Yoitri to the backboard. Yoitri now looking for a little bit of a classic double touch. Nephos, huge across map clear over to Aggro. Kind of giving the possession right back over to Intercept Bricks. Pelipperki, 50 challenge. Yoitri upfield pass over to Aggro. Early challenge from Nephos. Now danger center ball was cleared away from Yoitri. Yoitri now with the solo play, 100 boost and tank, looking for the midfield play. Kind of loses possession, or kind of loses control of that aerial play he had going there. Nephos now with the full volley, shot towards Aggro. Aggro picking up a save. Aggro now already 2 shots, already 2 saves. Did get 1 passing play over to his teammate Yoitri. It's a dangerous combination we got for Intercept Bricks on offense and on defense, and the transitioning between defense to offense for both of these teams is actually looking very smooth so far. A little bit of a double commit though off the aerial challenge. Aggro was there to clear it, however. Nephos now on the offense, pass Aggro. Yoitri, last defender back for Intercept Bricks, will be able to clear away. Pelipperki now having to rotate back on defense. Yoitri trying to make a little play happen. Nephos though with the early challenge. Right back to Aggro. Aggro now at the play. Now to Pelipperki. Pelipperki to Yoitri. Yoitri with the huge clear. Back to Aggro. Aggro trying to set it up to the backboard. Nephos reading the backboard already. Yoitri now setting up the midfield passing play. Aggro turning early. Does get the beat. Yoitri 7 boosts in tank. Has to find some boost quickly if he still wants to be a part of this play. Nephos a huge clear upfield. Yoitri will be there. Backed over to Nephos. Nephos does lose a challenge from Yoitri. Pelipperki now 100 boost in tank. Sharp turn off the side while trying to make the challenge go forward. As Yoitri, huge beam to the backboard. Nephos gets the read to the backboard. Still awkward position there. Yoitri with the infield passing play to Aggro. Aggro bicycle kick to the shot. Can't quite get the shot going. Pelipperki looking for the clear. Infield pass to Yoitri. Yoitri now with the shot. Aggro taking the shot. What a save from Nephos. Savior medal for Nephos. Pelipperki, huge pop-up high. 0 boost and tank going low. Almost faking out Aggro and Yoitri. Yoitri gain of 50 at the midfield. Pelipperki now a little misread there at the midfield as Aggro, all the space in the world, hitting it to the side. Will now setting up a little bit of a solo play. Early flick into the ball. As what a play from Aggro. It looked like he was going to go for a little bit of a controlled air drag there, but an early dodge into the ball, into that upper 90 corner pass. Nephos and Pelipperki to get the second goal. 1 minute, 2 seconds left on the clock. That is definitely a sheesh moment right there. Straight off kickoff. Early beat at the midfield. Nephos setting up to the backboard. Pelipperki looking for the double touch ground pinch. What a play! From one play to the next. A beautiful 50 there. Nephos setting up Pelipperki for the double touch. Is that on the backboard? No, that's off the ground pinch. Beautiful play. Tsunami now setting up a little bit of a comeback story. A 2-1 game right now. 54 seconds on the clock. Nephos and Yoitri straight off kickoff. Aggro looking to follow up. Does have 16 boosts. Will snag that midfield since it's right in the corner. Why not? Aggro now trying to set up a little bit of a solo play flick. Does get blocked though by the defense of Tsunami. It is a Tsunami after all. If you ever try game past the Tsunami, good luck with that. Aggro now having to rotate back. Pelipperki has control in the corner. Beautiful flick over. That's dangerous territory. Yoitri though, beautiful clear. Aggro now sending it back into the midfield over to Yoitri. I was about to say it was a dangerous center there, but it seemed as if Intercept Bricks, they knew what they were doing. After all, they do have a brick wall defense right here with the amount of saves that we do see from Aggro and Yoitri. A huge pop-up from Pelipperki into the midfield to Nephos. Nephos trying to get the angle, but Yoitri gained the last touch into their own corner. Yoitri gained a little bit of a doink back into the midfield. Pelipperki sent to the backboard, trying to get the air roll redirect. Couldn't quite get it there as Yoitri 0 boost in tank. Will let the ball just touch the ground. Nephos, though, keeping it alive. Aggro in the midfield will let the ball touch the ground. Very, very close tie game. Very similar to the previous game. A very close tied game, but Intercept Bricks now officially entering in to the danger zone for Tsunami. Intercept Bricks now at match point. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move over to Champions Field just because this is a very close series right now. If we can get Champions Field night in here, there we go. Intercept Bricks, who just bonked me. Yo, Kaori, why are you bonking me? I don't like that. What are you bonking me for? Intercept Bricks now at match point, 1 game away, 6 shots on target, 2 saves, a passing play from Aggro to Yoitri, as Aggro also gained a little bit of a solo play. But we got to speak about the plays that we saw from Tsunami. I believe it was Pelipperky that got the goal. Originally, what I thought was going to be a double touch ended up being a ground pinch into the goal. Beautiful little play there, a little freestyle action, can't hurt anybody. Unless you are down by 2 points and your opponent's name is Intercept Bricks. Then in fact it can hurt a little bit. But Tsunami, 4 shots on target. Oh my goodness. I was trying to say target in total and fuse the words together. 4 shots in total. Save your medal for Nifos. 5 saves in total for Tsunami. Saw that passing play, of course, from Tsunami as well. But ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting at a match point yet again for Intercept Bricks. I'm going to type in good luck and have fun. Starting to see both teams join in. Pelipperky in here. Aggro, Yoitri's in here. Now we're waiting for Nifos to get in here for the legendary Game 5. Now this would be the 5th game, but we are doing a best of 7. So ladies and gentlemen, Intercept Bricks and Tsunami. Straight off kickoff, Yoitri and Nifos. Nifos with a huge kickoff win now, trying to get the angle. The follow from Pelipperky will be going in. We're only 5 seconds in. Tsunami. Oh my goodness, I know tsunamis can move quick in the ocean from the tectonic plates, but Pelipperky, that is no way to start off a season or a series. 5 seconds in, early lead for Tsunami. Oh my. Insert politically controversial topic question here. Pelipperky with the early challenge. Aggro does get a piece of it. Pass over to Yoitri. Yoitri will go off the sidewall. Does have around 60 boosts. I thought he was going to have less than that since he did avoid that corner pad. But he does pick up that corner 100 as Aggro now looking for the clear early challenge from Nifos. Shot on target. Pelipperky. It's a huge cluster of cars. Who will make it out alive? Apparently, Intercept Bricks does make it out alive on defense. Nifos now to rotate back. Shot on target. That was going to hit the crossbar, but Pelipperky spiking the ball straight up. Yoitri trying to get the goal on target. Pelipperky looking for the clear over to Nifos. Nifos now looking for a little bit of a solo controlled play as Aggro trying to clear it away. Gets a bicycle kick set up for Yoitri. Yoitri now looking for the challenge. Pelipperky, though, has the pressure. Pelipperky snagging that midfield 100 pad. A good boost still there at the midfield. Yoitri now throwing a little bit off in the corner wall. I think everybody is throwing off a little bit from this early lead. Aggro, though, early challenge, set it up off the sidewall now from the ceiling, trying to get a ceiling shot down as Yoitri taking the shot on target, but a goal line epic save from Nifos. Oh my goodness, that was on the goal line. I think that was a good old 50-50 in and out. Nifos now on the solo play. Zerboost and Tank will pick up that 1 penny pad, bumping Yoitri into the 100 pad into on Intercept Bricks corner. A huge clear out from Aggro back to Pelipperky. Pelipperky now trying to set up the counter play. Yoitri in the corner trying to set up the midfield play. Aggro not there. Aggro's back on defense. Usually we see Aggro on the offense, but I guess the last couple of games we did see Aggro on defense, kind of playing a little bit of both. Aggro trying to set up Yoitri for the counterattack, but now both players up for Tsunami. Aggro going for the cross-map air dribble, looking for the solo play, but what a save from Nifos. Aggro, beautiful, great amount of aerial car control to get not only an air dribble going, but an across map air dribble as well. The saves from Tsunami is just insane. Aggro trying to get a little bit of a cheeky double there. Nifos, great patience from Nifos to catch it. Pelipperky now on the offense, while I think that was Nifos that was bumping out Yoitri. Pelipperky now in the corner trying to get the shot on target. Early challenge from Yoitri. Nifos, though, beautiful 50 off the sidewall. Now trying to take the shot on target. Will get the beat. We'll send it far wide, though. Pelipperky now 80 boost in the tank. Now trying to keep up the pressure. Early challenge from, I think that was Aggro. Now shot on target will go wide. Follow-up opportunity from Pelipperky. Pelipperky will not be there in time. Aggro with the early challenge. Now Aggro trying to go off the sidewall. Pelipperky rotating back as Nifos going for the shot. Aggro has to get those early pushes. They do not want to stay so much on defense that they allow Tsunami to get those offensive pressure plays, because as soon as you're pushed back into your own quarter of the field, it's going to be hard to save it. But never mind, Aggro pushing out of his own defense into offense, as we almost saw that shot being saved. A beautiful placement from Aggro. Nefo's trying to clear it out using the side post, ends up putting it into his own top corner of his net. Beautiful placement there though from Aggro. Now both teams tied up in game 5. Still a very, very important game, as a shot on target from Pelipperki will be cleared away from Aggro. Follow-up shot from Nefos. No defender back to save it. Nefos, a beautiful, beautiful follow-up shot. We see Pelipperki trying to put it in an awkward position. Aggro did his best to clear it away, but Nefos with a strong follow-up. 75 kph in your own little section of the defenders. Into the little section where the goalie is. It's very hard to save it. As Tsunami officially now taking a 2-1 lead. 1 minute 43 seconds on the clock. Nefos early aerial challenge straight over to Yoitri. Yoitri playing it back into the left midfield. Now trying to stay on top of it. Aggro and Yoitri both up. Pelipperki now with a little bit of an opportunity. A huge fake out on Yoitri. I think Yoitri was expecting Pelipperki to hit it to the side. A little bit of the axles might have been broken there. Pelipperki 66 boost in the tank. We'll have to rotate backs. Nefos now plenty of boost in the tank to dribble it right over the defender. A little bit of a controlled aerial push there. Nice little play there from Nefos. We saw that great first touch there over Yoitri. Used whatever boost he had in his tank to get it right past the second defender, Yoitri. And just a beautiful play overall from Nefos. Tsunami now with a 2-goal differential. Aggro with a great kickoff. Nefos looking to follow up, keeping it in the corner of Intercept bricks. Yoitri now pushing out to the corner wall, clearing it past Nefos. Nefos does pick up a demo on Yoitri. Aggro now in a 2v1 with Pelipperki. Early challenge though, will pinch it right into the net. No, it won't. No, it won't. Never mind. Oh my goodness. Tsunami hired the side post to work for them. Oh my god. Passing play from Aggro to Yoitri. I thought that initial shot was in. Never mind. Nefos now trying to go for a 50. Pelipperki, last one in net, unable to make contact. Nefos will bail Pelipperki out on the defense, as Aggro now looking for the midfield play. Pelipperki, a little misread on defense. That's a wide open net for Yoitri, and Yoitri sinks it in. 2-3. 39 seconds left on the clock. We see a huge miss there from Pelipperki. Nefos definitely not expecting it. Yoitri, beautiful placement as well there to shoot it behind the defender. He saw where Nefos was positioned. Rather than shooting it in front of the defender, he shot it behind him. He knew the momentum of the defender was going forward, so might as well shoot it behind him. He will have to backflip and miss anyways. Nefos now off the sidewall. As if you are for Tsunami, you definitely want to keep up this 1-goal differential, as you do not want to give Intercept bricks another goal to tie up the series. Yoitri now off the corner will pop the ball up high to the backboard. Now follow-up setup for Aggro. Try to get the angle, but the defense is just so strong from Tsunami. Yoitri now setting up a little bit of a solo play. Nefos clearing out to the sidewall. Yoitri keeping it alive. Aggro, last defender back for Intercept bricks. Tsunami trying to keep up the offense. 3 seconds left on the clock. Aggro now with the solo play. This is all determining on the redirect passing play. Yoitri couldn't quite get it. Ah, you hate to see it. Intercept bricks almost getting a little bit of a clutch play there to tie it up, but Tsunami's strong defense in Pelipperki will shut the game out. Tsunami taking home game number 5. Still showing some signs of life for Tsunami. Granted, they might be down by 2 games, or they need still 2 games to win it. This next game is still match point for Intercept bricks, but if Tsunami can pull off this game, then we have a game 7, ladies and gentlemen. We have a game 7 on our hands if Tsunami can win this next game. Tsunami, they got 4 shots in total, 3 saves as well. Like a good 2/3 of all their goals were based off of passing plays to each other. 3 goals in total. Intercept Brickstow, on the other hand, they got some strong offense. I will have to say Aggro and Yoitri. It's kind of like they got each other. They got each other on speed dial in Rocket League. They just know where each other are, looking for passing plays, looking for those like infield plays. And it's just like the synergy between these two are very strong. 6 shots in total, 1 save. We saw that 1 passing play from Aggro to Yoitri, who just blomped me. Berserk. What are you blomping me for? I love the new sound effects that we added for the channel points. You guys can, of course, use them if you use channel points. So, of course, if you guys get the right prediction, you might get a bunch of channel points for the requests. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading into game number 6. This might very well turn out to be a game 7 series. but that is if Tsunami can win this game. That is if Intercept Bricks win this game, they will close out the series for good for the semifinals, and they'll be moving on to the grand finals. A huge 50 win at the midfield. That might flow right on in, and it will in fact. Aggro, okay. Huge 50 win straight off kickoff. Aggro and Pelipperky, huge 50 win straight on the left midfield. Will kind of like arc right into the back of the net. We see the little bit of a star come out, and you know, it makes sense. It was like an arc of a rainbow, and you got a bunch of clouds and stars come out from the goal explosion. Yoitri straight off kickoff. Aggro now trying to score a little bit of another goal, targeting that backward. Pelipperky now on the counterattack. Aggro on the rotation back. We'll get a little piece of Pelipperky on the rotation back. Aggro now rotating back, gives Yoitri a huge clear over to Nefos. Nefos now trying to take charge off the sidewall. Yoitri targeting that backboard. Follow-up opportunity from Aggro. Aggro to Nefos. Nefos clearing it away, as he couldn't just quite find the angle. Nefos trying to target that far post area of the net. Yoitri now off the sidewall. 70 boosts in a tank. We'll target that corner wall for the midfield play. Nefos still looking for a clear midfield. Pelipperky now on the offensive. Early challenge from Aggro. We'll pinch it to the sidewall. Follow-up from Yoitri will go wide. Pelipperky now tasked with controlling the ball and clearing it away. Nefos, last defender back, will pick up a save. Infield passing play to Yoitri. Yoitri now taking the shot on target. Pelipperky picking up a save for Tsunami. Pelipperky now going in for a solo play. Early challenge though from Intercept Bricks. Now counterattack opportunity. Nefos popping the ball up to the ceiling. Yoitri clearing out to the corner wall, trying to set up the midfield play. Pelipperky clear off the backboard. Yoitri set up for the passing play, and I think Tsunami is kind of catching on to the team plays that we see from Intercept Bricks. They kind of see what passes they're going for, and they're intercepting the Intercept Bricks passing plays a little bit more. Aggro, strong backboard clear, definitely did need that. Aggro now switching up the play style a little bit, going in for a little bit of a solo play, using that corner wall. Pelipperky, though, will pick up a huge clear. Zero boost in a tank. We'll have to find some penny pads soon, as Yoitri targeting that backboard. Pelipperky already there, as right now the defense is scrambling to get back into position. Yoitri with the quick follow-up, and Tsunami, I think they were just caught out a little bit of rotation. I believe Nefos did get bumped there. Pelipperky was the last defender back, and Nefos trying to rotate as quick as possible. Yoitri, though, all like he was just there. Yoitri was there. So, Intercept Bricks, early 2-0 lead, 3 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. Great kickoff for Aggro, a cheat up for Yoitri, and make that 2-0 and 3-0. You know, I don't think kickoffs are that frequent in twos as much as ones, but this might very well be turning into ones right here. Aggro, beautiful kickoff, a neutral one as well, over to Yoitri. Yoitri cheating up on kickoff to score that extra goal for Intercept Bricks. A huge goal as well for Intercept Bricks, as they do have a 3-0 lead. A little bit more, I guess you could say, leverage to work with now. Aggro, huge pop-up high, follow-up opportunity for Yoitri. Yoitri looking for the spike down, gets the beat on the challenger, and that will flow right on in. Intercept Bricks, oh my god, they are a brick wall on defense, and if they need to shoot a shot on target, they will throw the brick from their wall right at your face, because that will hurt. You know, I think if you got a brick thrown at your face, that will hurt a lot. And Intercept Bricks right now, they're putting on the pain for Tsunami. A 4-0 lead, 2 minutes and 53 seconds left on the clock. Intercept Bricks with a huge lead. We see a lot of Intercept spam in chat, and rightfully so. A 4-0 lead, a huge one as well. We're not even halfway in, as a beautiful demo play make that 4-0 a 5-0, and all of a sudden it seems as if the real Tsunami of this match right now is Intercept Bricks. We see a beautiful demo from Aggro. He's getting a little bit aggro on the field there. A beautiful demo on the goalie, and the shot on target. Complete synergy from this team. Tsunami, they are still synergized, but the synergized or the synergy of the team is more like split into two. It's kind of like saying, you know, it's kind of like a Kit Kat or like a Twix. You know, you split the bar across, you know, like they come in a pair of two, then you split them apart. You know, you crack them apart, you break them apart, you know. They taste good together. You know, they taste good together, but actually, wait, no, you're supposed to eat them apart. Never mind. that reference wasn't a good one. Yoitri now on the offense, now looking for a little bit of a solo play, gets the cut on the ball, now looking for the pass to Aggro. Beautiful challenge though from Nefos to pinch it all the way back to Intercept's half. as aggro 100% in tank early challenge to Pelipperki. Yoitri with the follow-up back at the left midfield. Nifos having to rotate back, trying to control it in their own corner. Huge clear from the backboard, set up to aggro off the sidewall. Beautiful sidewall read to the backboard. Yoitri now looking for the shot on target. Aggro keeping it away from the defense. And so far, I don't know what Intercept Bricks did this game. I don't know what their playstyle or what strategy they thought of this game, but whatever strategy they thought of this game is definitely working. A huge momentum shift for this team right now. Nifos looking out for the huge clear. Now going in for the solo play. A little bit of a delayed dodge there. Nifos now looking for the shot on target. Yoitri clearing it back into the midfield. Pelipperki will catch it. Putting it back into his own corner. Trying to coax or pinch away from his own half of the field. Pass over to Nifos as Nifos now trying to look for the clear. Gets it past Yoitri. That's a shot on target. But aggro will be there to get an epic save. Or not an epic save. A save. Aggro bumping out Yoitri, or rather he's not bumping him out, he's bumping him back into position. Yoitri with the early challenge. Nifos demoing out Yoitri definitely will slow him down on momentum. Yoitri will spawn back in as Pelipperki now trying to get the touch. Yoitri, the early challenge. Aggro now following through. Trying to set up the midfield play off the backboard. Another huge pinch. Nifos all the way to the target, as that's a bar down. Oh my god. That is a bar down player pinch across map. 102 kph. Pelipperki and Nifos team pinch across the entire map. Bar down 102 kph shot. Oh my god. Bang. That is a bang in here. Can we get a yeet in chat? I'm just gonna yeet that myself real quick. We need a yeet in chat. Hold up. I don't have. All right, somebody get the yeet in chat. They yeeted that across the entire field. Yoitri now popping the ball up high. Aggro looking to catch the ball. 25 seconds on the clock. Munts yeeted the ball. As we saw Yoitri almost passing up to Aggro again. That would have been a nice play there. Pelipperki popping the ball up high. Yoitri going for the challenge. Aggro doing the same. A little bit of a double commit for Intercept Bricks, but not that it matters though. We have 9 seconds left on the clock. A huge 4-point differential lead for Intercept Bricks. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we rightfully know our grand finals entrant for this division. We see Aggro trying to go for what looked to be a little bit of a musty there, reverse musty, or what looked to be a breezy off the sidewall challenge. Both teams try to keep it alive. Shot on the backboard will touch the ground though. Aggro is targeting the upper 90 corner, the top left corner of the net. Just couldn't quite find it. As Intercept Bricks taking home game number 6 to make it a 4-2 win. Oh, I think I just gave the 4th goal to the wrong team. Might be 4-2. There we go. 4-2. Intercept Bricks taking home game number 6. Moving on to the grand finals. Intercept Bricks guaranteed first or second place medal, depending on how they do in the grand finals. And Tsunami, they're not fully out of it yet. They will be moving on to the 3rd place round. So whoever Tsunami faces in the semifinals, if they win in the semifinals, of course, or yeah, if they win in the 3rd place match, they will be getting 3rd place. But Tsunami, not that far off. They got 4 shots, 2 saves, passing play from Nifos and Pelipperki. But I don't know exactly what changed in the mindsets or the play style of this Intercept Bricks team, but they had a brick wall offense. They had a brick wall defense. They were throwing bricks at the opponents, and apparently, no matter however strong the Tsunami is, you cannot knock down this brick wall right here from Intercept Bricks, man. You got a strong defense. You got a strong offense. GG's to both teams. Intercept Bricks will be moving on to the grand finals, now having a 7-2 record, moving into the grand finals for the IGL Summer Circuit of 2021. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet with the castings for IGL. We have another series to cast right after this one. I do appreciate all the support for Intercept. Hopefully you guys do stay for our next match. It is going to be another EU match, but it's going to be a 3v3, a little cheeky EU 3v3. In fact, let me pull up the match right now. It's going to be between Tin Hat Commando and First Time Club. Now, we've casted both of these teams before in the normal season of IGL, so it'll be interesting seeing them play again. But that match is going to be happening at 3:30 p.m. So while I set up the overlays, I'm going to host another IGL caster. So if everyone can stay for the raid, the good old Intercept hyped raid. Granted, I may not be a part of Intercept Esports, we could still pass on the love from Intercept Esports from the win right now. So right now, I believe Skies is live doing some IGO casting. Same thing with Hybrid. Hybrid right now is doing some he's doing threes. But you know what? You know what will be a good caster to host, guys? We haven't hosted this caster in a while. Thiago BFM. If you guys do not know, Thiago is a legendary Portuguese caster. If you want hype, if you want hype, this will be your streamer to go to. Is a top tier hype caster streamer, not to mention the fast Portuguese casting, man. I love this caster, man. He is actually a pretty good legend, I'd say so myself. Ladies and gentlemen, he's just starting Obelisk Anubis versus Untouchables. Untouchables is actually a pretty good team. I've casted Longy and them before. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a good casting. It's a tier 5, or whoa, it's not a tier 5. No way, they're tier 5. Yeah, okay, so they're a higher tier. Okay, sweet. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if everyone can join in on the raid, Thiago over Ronaldo. Honestly, we got 4 viewers in the raid. If everyone can join in on the raid for the homie Thiago BFM, he is another caster within IGL. He is a lot of people's inspirations and a lot of people's choice when they do get a cast. So make sure you guys join in on the raid. We got 16 viewers ready to raid. I do want to say thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure you guys spam all the love as possible. And Lunar, thank you for the follow, homie. I do really appreciate it. Hope your day is going well. We are going to be going live again in just a couple minutes with the next cast, and I do have to update the overlays. But for now, thank you for everyone for stopping by. I'll see you guys later today. Peace!